All right, ladies, welcome to our One Team, One Dream Wednesday night team training. You guys, it's already the 23rd of March. I'm like, how is this even happening? I have no idea. We're already going into April. The first quarter is almost done. January, February, March. First quarter is almost done, and I'm just like, what is happening? So, you guys, I want to jump right in and talk about a few things. This would be a good Zoom probably to take some notes on. And again, if you guys are on here and you notice there's people from your team not on here or sideline, um, reach out to them, let them know. But I wanted to first do some recognition. You guys know how much I love recognition. So I want to recognize some people. I don't have Shauna or Gina on here at the moment. So I don't have recognition for their team at the moment. So if they get on a little bit later, we'll have them do some recognition. But a couple things I wanted to recognize, I really like doing recognition when the people are on. So maybe if you hear someone's name that you know or from your team and be like, hey girl, like you just got recognized and you weren't on tonight, maybe you should be on. But I wanted to definitely shout out Amy McClure, who is brand new. Welcome back to the business. She is one of our top enrollers for our team still for the month of March. And she is super close to completing her first cycle, which is that $500 bonus, and also getting one of those check marks knocked off the list for Punta Cana, which is the incentive trip for October. We have the pretty much whole half the year to earn it. We had February, March, April, May, June, and July to earn this trip. And this is in October. So shout out to Amy. She's top enroller for One Team, One Dream. I gotta, of course, always pat myself on the back because I ain't got nobody patting me, right? I ain't got an upline, so I'll just do it myself. I'm second in for top enroller. I also have 110 freaking host to post up. And you guys, I just counted. I'm at $665 for sample cash this month so far. You should see all the envelopes on my table out by the front door. It's crazy. I wanted to also shout out Jessica Townsend, who is not on here, but she has almost completed a 4-1 for this month and has 30 host to post up. I wanted to shout out who is also not on here, Carol Ann, who just made a comeback. She literally just made a decision literally like on Sunday, was like, I'm coming back, I'm doing this, life happened. Not only has she already almost made $200 in sample cash since Sunday, but she's only 150 GB away from executive for her first promotion, you guys. So that is exciting. And then I don't see her on here as well, but I wanted to shout out Isbeth, who has made over $500 in sample cash and has over 40 host to post up. So I am super proud of all those names. Hopefully they go back and watch the recording, or maybe you guys can get in their inbox and be like, you were shouted out, but you weren't on. Hey, Gina. So we're just doing a little bit of recognition. So if you want to unmute, I am recording. If you want to unmute and give any recognition, do it anytime. I also shouted out myself. So I know you got some shout outs for you. We don't have enough lines. So let's shout out ourselves. So I know that you have had an amazing month this month as well. So let everybody know kind of what's going on for you and any recognition for your team.
Sure. Well, I'd like to give a shout out to Blanche, who got her 4-1. She completed that. And then also Eileen completed her 4-1. So I'm super excited for both of them. And they both are from messenger chat parties. So they both did amazing. So it's working. It's working. They got the people there and the people signed up. They did lots of follow-up and made it happen. So I'm really happy for them. So they're killing it.
Good. Which means that you completed some cycles. Am I right?
Yes. Close out a second success bonus.
You guys, listen
you never
to
know.
that.
You never know until it's in your stinking bank account. But yep, that's what's going down. So yeah,
that's awesome. You guys, you just make a decision. Like you just make a decision and you get it done. And I will tell you, the ones that are completing those success bonuses, they're doing the daily task list. And nothing crazy. Like most of the people that are getting these success bonuses are just making sure they do those tasks every day. And then some are, maximizing their efforts and sending out extra. And then also, you guys, I wanted to give one big major shout out to the mama right here, Jessica Ruiz, who just freaking popped out this baby, what, 3 or 4 days ago? You guys, she was working up until the night before her C-section and literally came home 2 days later and was back on power hours and working. Like that melts my heart. And it's not because I'm sitting here like, get to work. I'm sitting here going like, look how bad she wants this for her family. And I know, Jess, you do not want to go back to work. You do not. So, and that, you guys, that is my thing right now. It's like I'm watching her do this, and it's not like, oh, I have to do my business. It's I get to do this business, so I get to be home with my babies. So Jess, I mean, major shout out to you. I just cannot speak enough about how proud I am of you and the growth that you've had. And congratulations on that super cute little chunky baby. So cute. All right, you guys. So we just talked about recognition. We kind of dropped the ball on something, so we are not going to forget you guys. Last week we were supposed to announce the winners for our auto ship contest, and we were like, "Oh crap, we forgot to do that." So we're going to do that tonight. So here's the thing, you guys. How our auto ship contest worked was that all you had to do is run your auto ship by the 10th of March. There was nothing extra special. We didn't say spend $200. We didn't say anything crazy. We literally just said, run your auto ship by the 10th of March. And if we run our auto ships by the 10th of March and we start teaching that, duplicating that, then you guys, we're not waiting until the 31st to promote. We're not waiting until the last second, the 11th hour to like go, oh, did I hit that re-rank or that 4-1 or whatever it is? It's like, we're just teaching how to work with urgency. And if you're reading The Last Arrow with us, there's a whole chapter on just having a sense of urgency in life. And so I'm going to shout out these people. Now, maybe you did run your auto ship by the 10th, but if you did not follow the directions and post a picture of your auto ship that ran, then you're not a part of the contest. So I do apologize, but you've got to participate. So I do want to shout out for sure, myself and Gina, we did do our part. We don't ask you guys to do anything that we're not going to do ourselves. And Gina and I both ran our auto ships by the 10th. But I also want to shout out Enai, Jessica R, Amy, Isbeth, Samantha, Isha, and Jessica Townsend. They all ran their auto ships by the 10th. So I'm going to share my screen, and I have your names on this cool little wheel thing somewhere. Yes. Where is it? There we go. Okay, click to spin. And don't forget, you are going to get a really cute little duffel bag that says it works. You're going to get the like hot item, like can't find it, the tumbler for the skinny cold brew, and a free bag of coffee of your choice. Okay, here we go. Winner is Isha, who is at her son's baseball game. I knew she couldn't be on tonight. She's going to try to listen in. So maybe somebody slide in her DM real quick and be like, you just won, girl. So you guys, we're going to do another round of that contest. We don't know what the prize is going to be, but just a heads up to run your auto ships by the 10th of April. Now you're not going to be like, wait, what do I need to do? You're going to run your auto ships by the 10th of April, and you're going to be entered in to win a prize. Okay. So we did that. Cool. So speaking of contests, okay, me and Gina were talking about this today, and she was like, wait, what? Her mind is blown. Raise your hand if you are participating in Bingo Bonanza. And if you have the cart in front of you, show us your card, because it's so funny. Me and Gina were talking today, and she's like telling me like, I got this cycle done, and I got this one done, and I got this, and da 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 da. And I was like, yeah, like you're doing bingo, right? And she was like, well, I printed it out, but I haven't really looked at it. I'm like, girl, I'm like, you need 2 LCs that have 14 easy, and you're gonna win a freaking Apple Watch and a Tiffany necklace. And she was like, wait, what? wait, what? Like, I have to be the first one, right? I'm like, no, you guys, there is not, it's not like the first winner, right? This is going for the whole month of March. So I wanted to make sure that you guys really understood how simple this bingo could be. You guys, our corporate is amazing. They give us bonuses, they give us all the things, they give us commission, they do Sunday fun days with us, and we get to win prizes that way, free product that way. And now they're doing bingo, and the prizes on the bingo, you guys, are literally Quay sunglasses, Beats earbuds, Keurig, some cool brand, I don't know what it is, makeup bag, and Apple Watch, Tiffany necklace, $1,000 gift card to Nordstrom's, a Chloe bag, which I don't know if that is either. I'm not very bougie, can you tell? And a David Urim bracelet. I'm gonna assume that's bougie too, because yeah. So that's how it works. But Gina.
Can I just share? So yeah, so when I was talking to Heather today, I was like, yeah, I feel like if there's so many carrots in front of our faces, we got the Putacana, we got the Corn One success bonuses, we got the diamond bonuses, we've got the bingo, like there's so many carrots, it's hard to like focus. I'm solely focused on this 4-1, getting those success bonuses and getting Putacana, right? And then that's when she's like, dude, have you played bingo? I'm like, no, I'm not materialistic, but I've always wanted an Apple Watch. So I was like, wait a minute, I've been trying to get one. So anyways, my point of the story is that, okay, so I looked at it, all I need is 2 loyal customers with the 14-day easy. So today I signed a gal with the 14-day easy. And all it was a mental shift. And it was actually from a host to post follow-up, meaning like I sent her the message, hey, you want to put a post up? No response. Hey, just want to see if you're still interested. If not, no biggie. Oh yeah, I'm interested in your products. Great. And I just kind of fed the conversation in the 14 easy. But if I didn't know about that bingo, I don't know if I would have done the 14 easy is my point. So just being like actively getting her as a 14 easy and knowing that I got great results and able to share my results. But yeah, she was like, all right, done. It's one of those things that you just like pop. That's just a good thing. But just don't underestimate those follow-ups and then being able to bring that conversation to the 14 easy. So yeah,
how are you doing that, Gina? You're doing it by the boards, right? You're doing it by the boards.
Yeah, by the boards. Yeah. And then I voicemailed, I like to, because I have an advantage because a lot of my niche is my age. I'm 45, right? And I gained a lot of weight during COVID. I always say I was the heaviest I've been without being 9 months pregnant. I was like, okay, because I had green light just eating everything in sight. So and just letting me know like these products have really helped me. And I also I've been starting to really tell my clients, like, download the MyFitPal app, tracking what you need to eat every day, because we underestimate how many calories you're actually eating a day. So really making sure that they're doing that to kind of keep track. But I don't want to go off on a tangent, but yeah. So thanks again to Heather for
well, you know what's really cool, you guys? I'm going to share my screen again because most of you guys don't realize this. You could be getting bingos, and if you're not submitting your bingo card through your eSuite, then you won't win. So I wonder how many other people are not tracking this. So look at this. I'm going to share my screen real quick, you guys. Where is my eSuite? Right here, I think. Yes. Okay, guys, look. eSuite. So you go to your homepage, and you know how there's always the news right here, breaking news. So you click on details. Okay, everything you need to know about the bingo is right here, but watch this, because I bet you guys haven't done this yet. This guy's calling me. I'm like, babe, I'm gonna Zoom. Okay. Start playing now. All right, so look at this, you guys. So you start clicking. So like for an example, I got my 1DT. I don't know where I want to click it though. So I haven't clicked it yet, right? Because I want to do the diagonal because I want my Apple Watch and Tiffany necklace. Okay. So what's really cool is I already got a tier 1, tier 2 last Thursday, but I'm going to get a tier 1, I think tomorrow, and a tier 2 tomorrow. So I'll be able to do the same as Gina. Click here and save card, right? So once I get, and I also have 1LC with 14 easy. So I need one more, and then I get to click that. And then once I do, I will click submit a win. Okay. So you guys, and then tonight, by the way, do you know that tonight at Wealth and Wellness Wednesday is a March Host Your Goal Jeans event? Okay, you're going to get guests on tonight, then you get to mark one of these. Did you know that? Did you know that? Yeah. So, and if you run an auto ship, you get to click that. And if you want to run a second auto ship, you get to click that. Like, you guys, this is awesome. So if you have any questions about bingo, it's all here in your eSuite. Okay. All right, you guys. So I wanted to talk a little bit about BV. I have a lot of questions about BV. And Carol Ann, I'm so glad you're on because you missed it. I gave you a little shout out for making a comeback, making 150 in sample cash. Or I'm sorry, almost 200. And I don't know if you know this yet, but you're 150 GB from your first promotion of executive. So yeah, I know you didn't know that, right? I looked today and I was like, oh my gosh. So we need to talk to this. But we've had some people ask questions about BV, why, what, all the things. So, and even if you've been around a while, just listen up. If you've got something else that you might want to chip in or talk about, put it in the chat. But you guys, what BV is, it stands for bonus volume. I don't know why it's called bonus volume. That to me makes absolutely no sense. But to kind of explain it, you guys, and actually look what I got for you, and I'm going to share it tonight. Look what I got for you. Somewhere. Right. Oh, hold on. Give me a sec. Nope, shoot. Share screen. Ta-da. Got a cheat sheet for you. So this tells you all of the prices of our products, retail price, and you guys can print this out. It's going to be a photo image, so you'll print it as a photo, but here it is. There's retail price, there's LC price, and then there's BV. Okay, so let's just real quick give you an example on some things. Okay, so best fat fuel. Okay, it's $72 as a retail, 43 for loyal customer distributor. The BV is 30. So you're probably wondering like, well, that's a $13 difference, right? Like it's $43, but 30 BV. So they take away like $13 of that for packaging. Okay. It's a big bag. And then you got all these individual packaging. So it's kind of a way for you to realize like, we're not going to get full credit on $43 because we got to kind of take in consideration packaging, things like that. So that's why it says 30. Almost everything is about a 10-ish difference. What's really important to notice is the packs, you guys. The reason why that BV is so drastically different is because they're hugely discounted, right? So they've got to make their money somewhere. So that's why the difference. So like on a 14 easy, it's $129, but the BV is 100. Now that is actually very good. Like back in the day, for those who've been around for a while, BOGOs and packs, oh my gosh, it was like half. So like if there was something that was $100, the BV was like 50. So the BV has gone up. Now let's talk about BV. Okay, so number one, you guys, make sure when you are running an auto ship, your BV is always a minimum of 80 BV. Okay, so you can't just look at how much you're spending. You got to look at what the BV is. So a lot of people are always kind of like, well, I want to kind of get, I don't want to go way over. Like I want to get as close to 80 BV as possible. You guys, if you look at some of the packs, okay, you've got, if you were to get, let's say, actually, I think everyone should be on 14 easy. You put in 129, 14 easy in your auto ship. It's going to make you commission qualified and you're going to get a really good deal. You're going to get the smoothie, you're going to get the cleanse, you're going to get the TFX. So I would say everyone should do 14 easy, or even if you can do, bye-bye love handles, because those BVs are higher. But I was just looking at somebody today that did a pack of wraps and lash and brow serum, and it was 87 BV. It was like spot on, like it was great. What we have to always look at, you guys, when we are doing promotions and stuff. So let's, like, for an example, Carol, you need 800 in group volume to promote to executive, but you need to have 2 people each at 400, right? So I say group volume, but that is BV. So their BV adds up to 400, or your BV adds up to 800. So the other thing, you guys, you've got to make sure, and thank goodness they gave us a tracker for the 4-in-1 bonuses, but you can get 4 loyal customers, right, to get your first $50 tier 1 bonus. But if your 4 customers all just ordered a cleanse, which is 33 BV, that doesn't add up to 240. Okay, so your 4 loyal customers for your 4-in-1 need to be at 240 in volume. Okay, so let's say that happens. You got 4 loyal customers on the cleanse. What is that? That's only 132 BV or GV, I'm sorry. So you got to come up with almost another $100 in volume, in group volume or BV to cover that difference. Okay, so that's why, like Gina was saying, and then also why the bingos are focusing on 4-in-1, I'm sorry, on 14 Easy, you guys, for a few reasons. Number one, can you imagine if all 4 of your loyal customers got 14 Easy? Boom, qualified leg, done. Okay, that would be 400 in group volume. You're done. Okay, let's say that the other thing, I'm sorry, the other side of this, you guys, is when a loyal customer says they want to lose anywhere between, let's say, 20 to 50 pounds, or some are even more, right? We know a cleanse is not going to help them lose that 20 plus pounds. We know a bottle of gummies is not going to necessarily do the thing to make them lose 20 plus pounds. So we as distributors not only need to be talking about the 14 Easy, but we should be using it. We should be using it. We should be getting corporate approved before and after photos like Gina has, like Isha has. I know Jess is already like, I can't wait to have my corporate approved before and afters. It's going to be awesome. So that's pretty much the gist of BV. Why, why it's the way it is, why we have it, why it's lower. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop in the chat so I can go over any more BV questions that you might have. So BV, that all adds up, and that's your group volume. Okay, so it's not, and also it's not the tax, it's not the shipping. So it's your group volume is just all the BV accumulated together. And if you guys are always like, oh, I got 4 LCs and I'm not sure if I got the 240, it's in your tracker. It's in your tracker on the front page of your eSuite. Okay. We have about, oh guys, I'm making really good time. I'm really surprised. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, and actually the people that were asking about it are not even on here, but I had a lot of people talking to me about helping them seal the deal with distributors. How do we get distributors to sign up? And the number one thing, and I want you guys to just remember this, like really focus in right now, like really pay attention. I want you to really kind of sit back and think, and if it takes some scrolling, do some scrolling, not now, later. But how did you sign up? How? Legit, how? What was the very first interaction you had with your enroller? What was it? Did you know each other? Was it a Facebook thing? Did somebody friend request you? Did you friend request them? Did that person message you and talk to you about host to post first? Like, I mean, really, like when you sit and think about it, how did you get enrolled? How? Okay. So like I said, you guys, that might even be you needing to go back and scroll all the way back to your first conversations with the person that signed you up. You guys, that is going to be your OMG aha moment. That's how you sign up distributors. And I don't know why we forget that, because as soon as you sign up, automatically it's like whatever you did to get signed up, you completely forget. It's like that completely left. Like the fact that it took the person that signed you up 6 months to get you to finally seal the deal, or that you told the person that you're going to sign up yes, and then you ghosted her for 3 months, and then you finally said yes again. Like, why do we forget those things? Okay. If the person that signed you up, you probably met through host to post. How often are you doing host to post? If you say, not very much, well, then that's how it worked. If that's how you signed up, what makes you think that that's not what's going to help you sign up other people, right? So your homework tonight is you're going to go back through your messenger or your text or whatever it is with the person that enrolled you, and you're going to study it. I want you to study it like it's like you got a midterm tomorrow, and I want you to study it and see what it took for you to sign up. Now, the other side of it, most of us did not say yes the minute you were messaged. Okay. You watched that person. What were you watching? Write it down. What were you watching? And if you guys want to, put it in the chat. What were you watching after the person first initiated the conversation about the products or the opportunity? Because I know you did not say yes on the dotted line right when she asked the first time. What were you watching? What were you watching? Why were you intrigued? Why were you really thinking about it? What was making you want to say yes? She was making that money. That Facebook is gone. Well, Ash, you need to meditate. Go deep, girl. That Facebook is gone. Yeah, that sucks. Now, whatever that answer is, because you guys probably know. You probably don't really need to scroll back and find that one answer, but you guys probably know. Now, let me ask you this question. What do you post that would make you want to join your team? What are you doing currently that would make you want to join your team? Are you guys like scratching your head right now? Like, oh shit. Well, okay. So those three things right there. Okay. What was the conversation to get you signed up? What was the other thing? Shit. I already forgot what my notes. What was the conversation? What were you watching? What was the other thing, you guys? My third thing? I forgot already. Sorry. Good training, huh? I'm such a good trainer. Or was it just those two things? I might have just elaborated on those two things. Conversation. Oh, host to post. If it was host to post, sorry guys. Woof. If it was host to post, are you doing it? Are you doing it? Okay. And not just 5 a month, not just 7. Okay. Are you really doing it? Okay. So the next part of this, you guys, potential distributors, is the fortune is in the follow-up. And some of you guys said it on this chat right now. Is like, you followed up like crazy. You were consistent. Okay. How consistent are you really with following up with people? And if you're going to tell me right now that you haven't been, why? If you're not consistently following up with people, then you are consistently not trying to earn the 4-in-1 bonus. You're consistently not trying to build your team. Are you self-sabotaging? Are you not doing the follow-up because you're afraid of what it looks like to have a team? Because we ain't going nowhere. Okay. So you getting a team doesn't mean, oh, I got to branch off from Heather. Oh, I got to branch off from Shauna. I got to branch off from Gina. And I got to do what Heather does. I got to do what Gina does. I got to do what Ashley does. I got to do what Jessica does. No, this still happens. Okay. So get out of your head. Like, stop self-sabotaging. Do the freaking follow-up, you guys. Do what I did to get you here. Do what Ashley did to get you here. Do what Shauna did to get you here. Okay. The other side of this is when you're going, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I don't know what messages to send. Okay. Do the daily tasks. It's funny, but it's not funny because I see how many of you are not doing the tasks. And it's not because you don't know how. It's that you're trying to tell me you don't have time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. That's why I was on Power Hour this morning and I literally said, I'm going to stick around for an extra hour because I know that if I don't get this done right now, I'm going to put it off the rest of the day. If that is you, then just get it done. You have to be disciplined. Getting a distributor to join your team, it takes some discipline. But what do I mean by that? It literally means that you just got to do the work. You got to do the follow-up. So do the daily tasks. And lastly, this kind of ties into what would make you join your own team right now? Like, are you that person? Like, are you posting? Are you sharing? So what I challenge all of you guys to do is every single day you need to be doing a because of it works post. Now, it doesn't have to always say because of it works, da 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 da. Because of it works, da 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 da. No, it doesn't need to say that. Okay. But You guys know, like I literally know I don't need to tell you what to do because you see it with me, you see it with Shauna, you see it with Gina, you see it with Jess right now. Like her because of it works right now, like we're all seeing it. Okay. She's very vocal on her social media about being able to work from home, right now. So what is your because of it works? Have any of you been able to put gas in your tank with sample cash or commissions? Have any of you? Any of you? Have you shown that to anybody? No. Why? Why? And there is no reason. You just didn't, right? But when you're sitting at home getting frustrated about not having a team, that person didn't say yes. It's like, oh, dang, I could have posted that. Dinner, groceries, gas, all those things. That is your because of it works, right? So, I mean, I don't know what kind of DT training we need. I think what you guys need to do is kind of do some reflection. Okay. And I guarantee you, one of the missing pieces on top of this, you guys, is just the consistent follow-up. If somebody told you today that they were going to send you their credit card information to sign up and they didn't send it today, why are you waiting until next week to ask them if they're still interested? Why? No, I mean, like, really, why? Like, why would you? Because you don't want to bug them? Well, they didn't follow through with what they said they're going to do. So why is it wrong for you to just ask, like, hey, are we still doing this? And if you bug them, if they don't like the follow-up, then that's not your person anyways. Aren't you glad you found that out now, not later? Right? So I want all of this to soak in tonight, you guys. I really want you guys to just kind of go back and look at past conversations, take a look at your host to post. Are you really doing it? And what are you posting that would make you join your team right now? What would, like, legit? Now, with that being said, to close out our training tonight, we got to talk about some compliance stuff. If you were at my training at the house this last Sunday, we touched on it, but things have changed a little bit. Now, all these rules that you're going to hear, it's not It Works rules. It is the government. It is the FTC. Google them. The FTC and the government does not want us making all this money. They don't. And they don't want us recruiting. They literally want us, they want us to stop dangling carrots in front of people. Okay. That's all there is to it. So what you're going to hear, you guys, it's not It Works being like assholes. It's literally them getting the information from the government and having to tell us what we can and can't do. The number one thing that you cannot do is absolutely not, no more, zero. You cannot post any dollar amounts on your social media as far as bonuses or commission or even cash. You can't say, I earned a $500 bonus. I am about to earn a $4,000 bonus. The one and only thing you can say with a dollar amount is say, our company is offering a $2,500 bonus. That's the only thing you can say. Now you can say, I earned a huge bonus. You could say, I just earned a bonus that's going to help pay for Disneyland. You could say, I just earned a bonus that's going to put gas in my car for the next 2 weeks. You see what I'm saying? You see how you can kind of get around that, but you can't say dollar amounts. You cannot post any photos, images of dollar amounts. Okay. And the reason why, it's because, it's so annoying. You can't give people false hope. Because if you make a $4,000 bonus right now, the person that comes in and signs up tomorrow, that there's no guarantee that they're going to get it. We're not promoting it like we're guaranteeing it, but that's neither here nor there. We just cannot do it. Also, anything that you post that has anything to do with, I just earned a huge bonus that's going to pay for Disneyland, has to have an income disclosure statement attached to the photo. So back in beginning of 2020, you saw, sorry, you guys, my dogs are barking. You saw a lot of us post like pictures of ourselves and then what looked like a chart with money on it. Like, sorry guys, hold on. You couldn't hear them? You couldn't hear the dogs barking? A little bit? I'm good? Okay. That's what we need to get back to. And actually, for some of you guys that are saying, I have a lot of you guys are like, I don't even know where to do that. I'm learning that a lot of you actually never go to your document library. in your eSuite. And I bet you didn't know this either. This is going to be one of our trainings, but you should be doing this yourself. If you go to training and business building, I know our Zoom starts in 9 minutes, so give me 1 sec. Oh, I'm already there. Okay. Okay. If you also see down here, I'm totally missing what I was going to show you guys, but it's right. Aha. No. Yes. See where it says income disclosure statement 2021. Did you guys know is right there in your eSuite and document library? So if you do this on your phone, you can save this to your camera roll and you can post this. So it's right there. This is the new one for 2021. Okay. And the other thing what I was just getting ready to show you guys is we have a whole PowerPoint on the comp plan. So everything you ever wanted to know about how you get paid, you guys, is right here in your eSuite, very visual. Okay. 5 ways to earn money, the chart, product cash, fast start bonuses. Like this cannot get any better if you are a visual learner like me. So you guys make sure that you know you're a business owner. Okay. Nobody is here to, we're in this business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. But that doesn't mean that anybody in this team is a manager. We're not your manager. We're not your boss. So you got to make sure you are your own boss and you go take a look at that document library. Yes, Ash.
Unrelated, but since we're getting so close to time, did you want to drop the link in the chat for them to send to everybody?
Yes, I did make it though. I just got Venmo'd $45. I do have the link. Let me get that right now. And then lastly, you guys, when it comes to compliance, this is a big one. Huge, big. You cannot, for any reason anymore, even if you see the top number 5 income earner in the company doing it, you are not allowed to post before and after photos that are not corporate approved. Okay. And you want to know one of the number 1 reasons why you can't do that? When I first started this business, well, not only does the FTC say you can't as well, they say you can't because we have to have the disclaimer at the bottom. But when I first started this business, there was a picture viral going around of this woman that did 7 body wraps, use defining gel, and it was viral, like all over the place. And that chick did a lawsuit against It Works because she never used our products in her life. Somebody had taken that photo and found it and actually just said, oh, this looks like 7 wraps in defining gel, and it went viral. So you guys, here's the thing, corporate approved has to be. You want to get your photos corporate approved. Absolutely. But sorry, can you tell I'm trying to get the link in here? Sorry. There we go. If somebody can go to Team Juno chat and post it in this link or in this chat, that'd be great. Anyways, so before and after photos, if you guys are having problems getting yours corporate approved, what they pretty much said is have clothes on. You can't be in your bra and underwear. Have the same clothes on for before and after. Same pants, same top. Plain background. You cannot take it with anything in the background, like literally like nothing in the background. It has to be a plain wall. It doesn't have to be white. It has to be a plain wall. The lighting should be the same, and it should get corporate approved. Now, nobody cares what you do in your inbox. If you have great before and after photos, or you saw good before and after photos of someone on your team and they're not corporate approved, yes, you can send it in the inbox and tell them, hey, look at these results, but you cannot post them. The FTC is fining distributors $40,000 or terminating their accounts if they see dollar amounts or non-approved photos posted on their social. So again, you guys, it sucks. I feel like we should be able to say what we want, do what we want, but the government says no. So that was a lot tonight, you guys. I feel like I just threw so much at you, but I hope you got some good stuff from this tonight. You guys, these are every Wednesday. So if you have things that you want to be trained on, I know we have a lot of people wanting to talk charts. I think that's a great idea for a Zoom. We will do a charting Zoom, but the best Zoom you can do for charting is get with your upline and do a one-on-one and chart with her and yourself. And that's going to be one of the best ways to do it. Yeah, Shauna said, I'm going to watch that PowerPoint. Yeah, it's really, really, really good. Actually, it's the same PowerPoint that they did in Scottsdale, Joel and Josh did, and it's awesome. So if there are not any questions, you guys can do what you need to do. We got 4 minutes. We're going to start right on time. I'm going to stop this recording and we'll start a new recording in just a moment.